Well, as you would expect, star arrangeman Jack Callagahan is in great demand for the Big Ten event program here at Club and Angle on Saturday night, not only for his boss Belinda McCarthy, but also for outside stable. Jack kindly joins me now to run an eye over his chances. Well, Jack, let's go straight to one of the sprints on Saturday night, race 4, the swept sprint, the Group 1, and of course you go behind Spirit of St Louis once again up against Expensive Ego. That's going to be an interesting clash.
Yeah, for sure. It's a great race with obviously plenty of quality horses, so I'm very excited to be in it.
Well, Jack, Spirit of St Louis, 3 Cup wins there and a brave in defeat behind King of Swing in the Hunter Cup.
Yeah, for sure. He's in great form at the moment. It's been really awesome to be able to jump behind him and looking forward to this carnival as well.
You draw the middle of the line. How do you see your early plans?
I'd say we'll probably be rolling forward this week. Haven't kind of looked into it too much at the moment, but you know, with these mile races, it's good to be pretty handy, so I'm sure we'll be going forward early.
What's your thoughts on Expensive Ego, the Newcastle mile?
The race kind of didn't get run to suit for him. He's probably not really known to come off cover quite as good as he is when he's outside and more in front, so I'd expect him to be a lot better this week. Yeah,
we must remember he's coming off 2 disappointing efforts in the steward's room, so he should have 2 Group 1 titles next to his name.
Yeah, that's right. I think, you know, he's still racing quite good. He, you know, as I said, he's won the Inter-Dominion. He's first past the post anyway, same as the Casey Classic, and his run in the Ballarat Cup was also really good, fresh up. So he's still going very well, and I'd expect him to be a massive chance on Saturday. Yeah.
Jack, as far as Belinda McCarthy is concerned, she's got Cash and Flow in the second event. Nicely drawn in Gate 2, but he's proving very hard to follow of late.
Yeah, we still think he's going quite good. You know, his last start he had to race 3 weeks in a row, which isn't really his go. Back to Menangle, which he loves this track and got a good draw, so I expect a big run.
Jack, over to race 2, the Ladies' Invitational. Kerry Ann Morris takes the drive behind Artillery, who fired first up for the stable.
Yeah, that's right. He's a horse that's come over from South Australia with a great record, and he did a real good job to win first up, and he's got a good draw, and I'm sure he'll be able to use that to full advantage.
Over to race 5, another one of the sprints, Yellow Express Sprint here, and Max Shard, you take the reins behind, fitted for 2 runs back, and there was a lot to like about last week's effort.
Yeah, both his efforts have been pretty well. He kind of he got back and was wide his first up run. His sectionals were still really good off a long layoff. His second up run was even better, so I expect him to be better again this Saturday.
Race 6 is the Queen Elizabeth, the 2, the Group 1. Here we see Stylish Memphis in 1, the defending champion. You take the ride behind the Honey Queen and Luke's driving Fairy Tinkerbell.
Yeah, both these mares are in really good form. Obviously, Fairy Tinkerbell broke 50 on Saturday to qualify for this race, and Honey Queen was a nice 4th as well, having to come wide pretty early at the 600. You know, we expect them to both put in a really good run now.
In the Oaks, you're taking the reins behind the Cameron Ross train Steno. Big task this time around.
Yeah, there's a few nice fillies in this, but I'm pretty happy with my filly. She raced really well in her heat on Saturday, coming home with the last quarter in 25 and change. So if she gets a little bit of luck, she'll definitely be there somewhere abouts.
Over to race 8, the first heats for the New South Wales Derby. An interesting runner for Belinda and Luke, Duke of Cornwall.
Yeah, he's a Kiwi that's got plenty of hype about him. You know, he's purchased for a fair amount of money, and he's got big raps on him, so he's got a good draw to work with, and we expect a big run.
It's probably a suitable assignment too.
Yeah, for sure. It'll definitely be a bit of a test for him. You know, Derby's no easy task, so but he's got a good draw, and he's definitely been working good at home.
Over to race 9, and here Don Liu, another heat for the Derby, and Wide Gate up in grade.
Yeah, that's right. His 2 runs this preparation have been quite good. He's definitely developed from 2 to 3, and but that wide draw does help, so he'll probably have to be driven for a bit of luck.
Isabel Walsh has repelling in the final heat. You're taking the reins behind this particular Victorian.
Yeah, I drove him yesterday at Goulburn, and unfortunately had a gear issue around the first bend, so he had to be retired. But he did give me a pretty good feel in that short time behind him, so you know, he's not coming up for nothing from Victoria, so he'll definitely make his presence felt.
Well, we're going to have very strong presence felt from both you and the McCarthy team. Which one, leaving out Spirit of St Louis, do you think we should be following?
You know, obviously King of Swings, you know, he's the benchmark at the moment. He's won the last 2 Miracle Miles, so he'll definitely be the horse to beat throughout the whole carnival.
Jack, great to catch up with you once again.
No worries, thank you.